everyone, and welcome into the Glacier Ice Arena here in Vernon Hills, Illinois, where today is day 2, game 2, for the Northern Illinois Hockey League Blackhawks tournament. Hello, everyone. Eric Willowhite, along with my broadcast partner, Aaron Schellen. We are here to give you 6 games of NIHL Blackhawks hockey here in the Premier Select League, starting with 2 10U games. Our first game up will be the Ice Dogs taking on the Jaguars, and that'll be followed by Mammoth taking on Rockford for the rest of the day 2 for 10U. We also have 12U and 14U coming up, Aaron, but this should be a pretty exciting day. You kicked things off yesterday in the South Rink, and here we are. We're going to have all 6 games streamed today.
And the Ice Dogs looking to be kind of that first team to punch their ticket, right? In a 7-1 victory over the Jaguars last night to get things started. So a win today will send them to the UC next Sunday, the 18th, for one of 6 NIHL Blackhawks championship games. That is absolutely right. As Aaron mentioned, Ice Dogs with a 7-1 win over the Jaguars last night over in the North Rink. We did the South Rink game, so we'll give you a little peek at the standings. The Ice Dogs 17-0-1 during the regular season. Jaguars 8-6-4. So obviously the Ice Dogs are a prohibitive favorite, and they played like it yesterday. As far as head-to-head games are concerned between the Ice Dogs and the Jaguars, they played 3 times during the regular season. Ice Dogs won all 3 games, 7-2 on November 19th, 8-1 on November 19th, and 6-1 on January 27th. And then obviously they won the opening game last night, 7-1. So a lot of firepower on that Ice Dogs team, and they're playing in their home rink as well. The Northern Illinois Hockey League is the largest youth hockey league in Illinois and one of the largest in the country. It is made up of over 50 travel hockey organizations. Almost all clubs are from Illinois, with a few from Indiana, Iowa, Missouri, Michigan, and Wisconsin. This is the 54th season of play in the Northern Illinois Hockey League. Aaron and I have been for half of those. No, that's not true. Feels like it sometimes, though. The NIHL member organizations field Tier 2 travel teams that compete in the Squirt, Pee-wee, Bantam, and Midget age groups defined by USA Hockey. The league also offers all girls hockey divisions each season. NIHL partners with the Chicago Blackhawks to hold the league's NIHL Blackhawks tournament at the conclusion of this season. This is what you're watching right now. For more information about NIHL and its programs, please contact Bob Apter, NIHL president, or visit the website at NIHL.info. I just lip-read that as you were reading it. We've done that so
Aaron.
many times that
Yes.
I can do that read without the paper anymore.
I don't think I'm quite there yet for as long as I'm doing NIHL, but you're right. There's like so many parts to it that feel very familiar, right?
Mm-hmm.
As we mentioned, our second game coming up here in the North Rink, we game 2 between Mammoth and Rockford. That one is scheduled for 3:50 p.m. Mammoth won the opening game 3-1. Mammoth the 2 seed, Rockford the 3 seed. And obviously in this matchup, Ice Dogs the 1 seed, and the Jaguars the 4 seed. Starting goaltenders for each game, there's only one goalie on each squad. For the Ice Dogs, it'll be Brody Rapecki in goal, number 1. And for the Jaguars, it'll be Dale Reese, number 65. Those are your starting goaltenders for both teams. The Ice Dogs.
Looks like we're going to be doing the anthem.
Guess we got an anthem coming here.
We didn't do the anthem yesterday, so we were expecting to do no anthem today, but looks like we're going to get an anthem.
All right, so we'll pause for that. I'll put the headset out, and you can hear some anthem background.
think maybe because it was game 1 of the day we get the anthem. This was game 1 yesterday, so game 2 didn't have the anthem. And
that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
Yeah, that makes more sense. As I was saying, we were rudely interrupted by the national anthem. Ice Dogs will be in their road blue. They're actually technically considered the road team today, so they're in their road unis, and the Jaguars will be in their home uniforms, being the home team, scheduled for game 2. So the way these best of 3 work is game 1 is the number 1 seed's home, the lower seed is home for number 2 game, and then the 3rd game will be back home for the number 1 seed if necessary.
That is tomorrow morning at 9:10 if necessary.
Right back here at the North Rink, so we're ready to get going. Between the Jaguars and the Ice Dogs here at the North Rink.
Nice loud crowd, I like it.
It really is. That'll test our decibel level here.
That's right.
All right, we're underway. Ice Dogs have the puck to get it out to center ice. Jaguars pick up the loose change, however. And you'll see Schoolman skating it in. Schoolman gets around a defender, shoots. Early save by Repecki.
I think that caught the post, Eric. I think that caught the near post.
Either way, a great opportunity for the Jaguars. That's the kind of start you want to see if you're trailing in a best-of-3 series 1-0, and you only had 1 tally yesterday. Some early offensive chance for the Jaguars.
Yeah, you start squeezing that stick a little tighter if you're in that, win or go home type scenario and the opposition scores first. So
Ice Dogs try and move it up to center, but Schoolman will pick that up again. Schoolman being pressured from behind by Lukemeyer. Thrown on net. That one goes wide of the crease. As you saw in the shot there, Dale Reese kind of had to navigate towards that side as there was an Ice Dogs player just to his left. Now the puck comes up over on the far boards and skirts out to the neutral zone where the Ice Dogs will look to play it and reestablish. Dumped in by Lukemeyer, Jackson Lukemeyer, number 17 in blue. And a steal inside the zone. Shot on net. I think that hit the side of the net. That was from Zane Brown. And we're going to get an early penalty against the Jaguars. I think that's a tripping call as Brown was taken down below the goal line.
Yeah, it was nice anticipation by Zane Brown to see that pass, and he came in with a head of steam, stole the puck, and you could hear that thud off the apron on that hard shot, the outside of the net. But as he went to go pick up the puck, he got tripped, and if you're the Jaguars, this is not what you wanted to do. Give Vernon Hills here an early power play.
So it's Danny Harris gets the tripping call. Face off inside the zone, backhanded on net. Glove save made. Shot hits the side of the net as Dale Reese made a save on that. First shot on the power play comes up to the far point. Oh, it just humps over the stick of Avery Plaskett. Here's Plaskett. Check that, that was a 2 on the far side. That's Damon Channel. Back in the zone, go the Ice Dogs. Between the circle, shot goes wide. Whistled wide by Zane Brown. Brown is the one who drew the penalty.
Like that play by Brown, was skating from his right to his left and shot it back to the right, trying to wrong foot the goalie.
Now Plaskett shoots from the top of the near circle. Glove save made by Reese and holds on as we'll have a full-scale line change on all sides. With 1:22 remaining on the power play for the Ice Dogs, 10:54 to go here in the opening period. No score here in this best of 3 with the Ice Dogs leading 1-0.
Pressure definitely on the side of the Jaguars. You want that first one. Take a bit of a breath here instead of falling from behind, trying to play back from behind here in that win or go home type game.
Oh, slipping, just getting over the blue line there was Ryan Schoolman, but Schoolman gets the puck back up, shoots it, it deflects off Tanful, and it goes over to the far boards. Digging it out is Schoolman. Centering attempt, but that's stolen away. Ice Dogs look to go the other way, and they do. They have a player out front, overskated it just a bit. Now the puck's brought in offsides.
Offsides, yeah. Bit of a late whistle, but the right call.
Boy, shot out of a cannon there. I believe that was Anthony Ferlenza.
Number 18 for the Ice Dogs. We've seen a couple of their skaters showing off their speed. Last shift it was Zane Brown, this time for Lenza.
44 seconds remaining on the power play for the Ice Dog. We'll have a neutral zone face-off. Be Lukemeyer going up against, I believe that's Schoolman, Ryan Schoolman. And who's going to gain possession? Russell battling it in towards the Ice Dog zone where it goes in, fanning on it for the moment, and then getting it out to center are the Ice Dogs. Up ice along the near boards. Intended recipient there was Jacob Loud. Jaguars doing a good job of gumming things up along the near boards. And now Luke Meyer, cross ice pass, trying to make a connection there with Zarnik. And a save, and holding on, Dale Reese.
And shot from top of the dots, forcing Reese to make a save. Juliet's done a nice job on this PK so far, not giving the Ice Dogs really anything too dangerous.
Yeah, much of what we've seen so far have been shots, up high.
Well, what's interesting about so far here in the first period is what we've seen, or what I saw really in all of the games yesterday. Both teams really playing sort of tight to the vest, sort of defensive style hockey early in the game. In the first periods of most games, not a lot of scoring. And then the games really open up in periods 2 and 3. And, just underway here in the first period, but similar type vibe here to this one in the early going.
Yeah, you imagine the first games, that's that feeling out process in that first period. But now you got back-to-back games. You would think less of that would happen, but you're right.
Ooh, off the crossbar.
Hit some iron.
That skipped up off a stick, Eric, and up off the crossbar.
The shot between the circles, that was blocked, not intentionally there, but blocked nonetheless by Jason Stay. Now the puck behind the net. Ice Dogs looking to center, a tap-in attempt. Unable to make the connection were the Ice Dogs. Penalty is over, both teams back at full strength. Cross-ice pass, making its way over to Ace Kleeman, who's going to be on our top name list automatically with that first name.
Yeah, there are some good names in this tournament here that we'll go through over the course of the day for sure.
Here's Panfill. Panfill drops it back to the near point. Shooting in, that one goes wide by Kleeman. Over to the far boards, now down low. Jaguars are kind of hemmed inside their own zone as Kleeman skates off for a change. Now out to the neutral zone the puck goes. Flipped in. Backed by the Ice Dogs as they'll pursue, but they're going to say that was short of center.
Yeah,
we're going to have an icing.
Panfill was skating backwards, and his momentum was carrying him back, and it carried him back on the wrong side of the red line before he shot that in.
So we'll move inside Ice Dogs territory. Face off to the right of Brody Repecki. Ice Dogs win the draw, they'll control in their own zone. Plaskett feeds it up ice. Finding a connection, splitting the seas, but then rolling off the stick at the last minute of the stick of Luke Meyer. Luke Meyer centers. Jaguars intercept. That was